Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Cardboard Addict DCS, David Codye Satterwhite, the D, the C, the S. Here hanging out today, opening up some cards. For those of you who are familiar, you'll recognize the art in this set. It's very phenomenal. We're going to be opening 6 boxes of Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns. We're going to do them 2 boxes at a time per video, just because it takes a while to open them all and sort through them, and no one wants to sit there and watch an hour-and-a-half long video of me opening cards. At least I don't think you do. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'll make longer videos for you. But looking at these cards, so I started the Marvel Fleer 2024 set, and I've got it. It's amazing. It's a beautiful set. The art is just phenomenal with the Fleeriums and all the other cards you get. Haven't opened any of this yet. Haven't even seen any of this opened yet, which is one of the reasons why I picked it to open, because I haven't seen anything open with this yet. But we're basically looking to collect a few things here. We're looking to collect jambalayas. So if you're a fat boy like me, you like your jambalaya. We got original art base cards and then 1-of-1 sketches. And then it's got this interesting thing here on the side. It says rip open cracks in the Tombstone cards to reveal mini cards. So it's like a card within a card kind of thing going on here. Looks like, and I'm hoping that, you know, with us opening 12 packs per box at 6 cards per pack times 6 boxes, I would hope we'd see some of those. So we'll see what happens. Be interested to see what those look like. But you can see here on the front cover art, I mean, the art is just phenomenal. It's really dark, really epic. You know, let's quit talking and start opening. So I'll grab a scissors here. Not any box toppers or anything that I'm aware of, but I'm still not going to rip into the box just because, you know, why would you do that? I'm just going to give it a nice little cut there so I can get into it. All right. Alright, so let's see here. Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns. It is a display box, and there is a piece of tape here holding me up. So, some of the things we're looking for here. There are a number of things. There are themed inserts. There are box hits. There are chase hits. And see, you guys think I'm crazy because I look at the side of these things. Look how fat and chunky them things are. Them some big old packs. Yeah, those are big old packs right there. So, especially for that's only be 6 cards. So, but yeah, so we're looking at Spellcraft Stories, Spirit of Vengeance, Strange Tales. Look for ultra flashy Ultrability rainbow foil cards. Glow-in-the-dark late-night creep concert and Hellfire acetate rainbow foil die-cut cards. Whatever that is. That was a lot of words. And then the cracks in the Tombstone cards. And then they have this puzzle thing where it's a 3x3 puzzle you can put together based off of finding the cards that go into that puzzle. So maybe we'll find those. And then 1-of-1 original sketch cards, obviously. Man, these are some thick cards. Yes, sir, and I already see something in there. It looks like one of those cracks of the Tombstone cards or something. But right off the bat, we got us the Spider-Man. Man, look how thick that card is. That is a beefy card. I feel like you could probably hurt somebody with that thing. So that's this Spider-Man 85. We got some Morbius here. It's a sweet looking picture. Hellcat. Looks like we got a Hellfire card. It's got a little bit of a see-through kind of thing going on with it, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that through there, but you know, you can kind of see my hand going through it. That's a Man-Thing. Blade the Vampire Slayer. Strange Tales, Midnight Suns. So this is part of the Strange Tales themed inserts. And then we got a Wolverine. So right off the gate, we got us a Spider-Man and a Wolverine. That's pretty good. Those are just base cards, but I would say all in all, that was a pretty good little first pack there. Not really sure what to do with how thick these things are, though. Alright, so let's see what's got in pack number 2 here. We've got a cloak, bats, Zedkill. Wow, Howard the Duck Medallion card. So these are supposed to be numbered, I think, or let's see. No, it's just M19 Medallion Howard the Duck. That's pretty cool. Then we've got another one. This is Spellcraft Stories. So Spellcraft Stories card. It's pretty cool. It's got like a comic book scene kind of going on with it. Get up there so you can see it really good. And then this last card here is Outcast. And we're not talking about Big Boy and Andre. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. Alright. Open up another fat pack here. Looks like we got us a Hawkeye. It's really good artwork. I love that flaming head. Taboo. Robbie Reyes. Ooh. We got a Loki medallion card. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Card's kind of stuck together a little bit there. M25 Loki medallion. Then we have another Spellcraft Stories. Looks like Blade killing a vampire to me. It is Blade killing a vampire. Alright. It's pretty sweet. And then the last card we have there is the Mighty Thor. Tell you what, there's some really good artwork on these cards. I love how dark it is. The only thing I haven't got over yet is how thick they are. Alright, on pack number 3. Alright, this one has a sealed card in it, or a card with a sleeve on it. So let's look and see what that is. That looks interesting. So we got a Blade, Spider-X, Werewolf by Night. We're going to set this one down for just a second. That's the one that's in the sleeve. And then we have a Thaumaturgical Artifacts. I think that's how you say that. I'm not sure. You tell me how you say that. Thaumaturgical? I don't know. Whatever. Artifacts, Mordred's Causeway. So this is another artifact card. It's a themed insert. Now let's get into what this is. So this thing came in a sleeve. It is thick. It looks like a book. It says Bolts of Bedevilment. Dark text. So let's open this bad boy up really quick. Ooh, pretty. Okay, alright. Dark text number 11. Bolts of Bedevilment. Alright, okay. If it comes in its own sleeve, usually it's got to be pretty good. So we'll hang on to that one. That'll be for sale on eBay, so make sure you check that out. Not sure how many of those there are. I'll have to go pull the list later and see how many of them there are as we keep opening. Alright, we got Morgan Le Fay. Sabretooth first appearance for us. We got an Astonishing Tales, It, the Living Colossus from Strange Tales. That's pretty good. Ooh, look at that artwork. That's really sweet. Ultra Shades, Andre Meister. This is one of the Ultra Shade cards. Okay. I got you. There's another one of those artifacts. Is it the same one? It is the exact same one. And then we got Black Cat. There's not a lot of numbered cards in this, but there are numbered cards. So it'd be interesting to get a numbered card here. Silver Sable. Vengeance. And that is really cool artwork right there. I love it when they take the time to put some really good artwork together. Spellcraft Stories. Looks like we got Ghost Rider and Blade and a few other folks there. Let's see what it says. Doesn't name them all, but yeah, this is another one of those OE8. So that's OE8 would be one of the themed inserts. So that's cool. Now we got a Medallion card. Fleer Ultra Medallion Mephisto. Got a Werewolf by Night Strange Tales. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we got a Deacon Frost. So there was only 3 cards in that weren't parallel, so that was, or inserts or whatever. So that was 3 pretty decent hits. Maybe we can pull off an autograph card too while we're at it. Dr. Voodoo, Calypso, Cable, Medallion card, Dracula. Get Blade in a minute, we'll have a fight. Crypt of Shadows, Strange Tales at Midnight. Another one of the comic series cards, so another one of the Strange Tales. Be nice to put a little set of those together if we can get enough of them. And then Hannibal King. I'll tell you, man, for the for the money, $100, the quality can't be beat. These cards are amazing. I mean, I don't see how they could ever bend or warp. You'd have to put some serious pressure on one of these things to warp it. Death Rider, Linda Littletrees, Fleer Ultra. See, this is Damon Hellstrom. I'm trying to figure out if that green border, I don't think that green border has to do with anything. Yeah. It just says green on the back. Here's a Robbie Reyes. This is what they're calling the Ultrabilities card. So this is the Ultrabilities Rainbow Foil card. It is 11 of 30. It says it right there, 11 of 30, UB. Pretty sweet. I'll set that one right there. That's a special one. It's special. Then we got Spellcraft Stories going on there. Another one of those cards. Pretty sweet. And then Victoria Montesi. Very nice. That's probably the hit of the box, but we'll find out. Yep, so look for Ultra Flashy Ultrability Rainbow Foil cards. It was numbered. Here's Howard the Duck. Look at that art, man. That art is just awesome. Especially for a duck named Howard. Look at Venom. Got Storm. Another Robbie Reyes Medallion. That's a Robbie Reyes Medallion card right there. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Spellcraft Stories card. And then another Ranter. Haven't seen one of the puzzle piece cards yet, unless I've just skipped over it or missed it. But I'm kind of curious on that 3x3 puzzle. I'm also curious on the mini card thing. The mini card's like, do you open it or do you not? I mean, do you sell it unopened or do you sell both cards after you open it and you see what they are? I don't know. Dracula? We're going to find out though, because if I get one, I'm probably going to open it, I'll be honest with you, because I'm a cardboard addict, and that's what I do. Iron Fist. Dormammu. Medallion Gold. That's pretty sweet. Gold medallion. Is that numbered? Oh, it is. 7 to 200. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Then we got a Ghost Rider. Something, something BC. Spirit of Vengeance. SV9. That's pretty sweet. And then we got the ancient one. Little Doctor Strange action there. Alright, 2 more packs for this box. Alright, we got Lucas Cross, Meat Market, Death Clock, Lilith, and Medallion, Goose Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. So that was like a, I'm not really sure what that is, but it's a Spirit of Vengeance card. And then a Lilith. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, Mistress Death, Captain Omen, Elektra. Looks like a Alejandra Jones, Spirit of Vengeance. Man, that's awesome. Just the way they do that fire and the flames and that car in the background. Oh, this one's 10 of 25. Huh. That other Spirit of Vengeance wasn't numbered, was it? No. It wasn't. But this one is. Okay. Interesting. And it's 10 of 25, which is, you know, pretty low number there. Doesn't say anything about some of these numbered cards in the list, so I don't know. Spellcraft Stories, got another one of those. OE17, those are cool looking cards. And then Bloodthirst. So that takes care of box number 1. Let's get into box number 2 real quick and see what we can open up here. Alright. Didn't see any jambalayas. But then again, we weren't looking too hard, were we? Oh, man. Alright, another box sealed. Still can't get over how fat these packs are, man. I know people think I'm weird because I look at them from the side. I like to look at my packs from the side. Especially if they're like got relics and stuff in them, because you can identify those packs pretty easily. But these are like all fat. Boom! Big boys, chunky monkeys. Alright. Let's get to opening. We've got one more box here, 12 more packs. We got numbered cards coming out. We got all kinds of stuff. So far we got a Paradox, Calypso, Nightmare. We got a Medallion Quicksilver. Not numbered. Still pretty sweet though. And then we got one of the artifact cards again. Not numbered, just an 004. So pretty sweet. And then we got Satana. Stack of cards over here is going to get huge with how thick these things are. Alright, let's take a look here. We got Storm. That's the first time we've seen that one. That's pretty sweet. Elektra. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Alright, let's check it. Is it numbered? No, it's not. But it is green. It is Spirit of Vengeance. It is Ghost Rider. It's pretty sweet. And we got a Falcon Medallion card. Not numbered. Spellcraft Stories. Captain Marvel. Sweet. I love a good Ghost Rider card. A lot of people hated on Nicolas Cage for that movie. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I was younger when it came out, but I thought it was pretty good. A lot of people hated on him for that movie. Morgan Le Fay. Another Morbius. Another one of our artifact cards here. Not numbered, but nice artifact card. Maybe this is one of the puzzle piece cards. I don't know. Ultra Shades, Andre Meister. It's another one of the shade cards. That's cool. So it's not a puzzle piece, just a shade card. We got Spellcraft Stories. Silver card there. And then a black cat. So out of 6 cards, about 3 of them are inserts, it seems like. And 3 of them are basics, roughly, per pack. That's what it kind of seems like, but we'll see. We got a Lilith Drake, Damon Hellstorm, Mistress Death, Louise Hastings, whoever that is. Another artifact card, same one we just pulled a second ago. And then a really, really sweet looking scarecrow. Look at that. That's some evil looking scarecrow right there. Alright. Let's keep ripping them open here. Lucas Cross. There's another Taboo. There's a Dagger. There's another Mephisto Medallion. There's another Spellcraft Stories. I think we've pulled that one already. Yes, we have. And then another Lilith. Another Lilith. Got a Cable. Iron Fist. That's the first Blade we've seen. Ooh. Oh, all these thick cards, and then they put this little thin paper thing in there. And I'm going to show you in just a second how thin this is. But it's a sketch card, so pretty freaking sweet. We just pulled a sketch card right after that Blade that we didn't know was coming. But look at this sketch card here. The Ghost Rider. It's sick. And it's like... It's 101. I'll be darned. Artist sketch card, 101. Midnight Suns. And just so you can see, I'll show you, there's the 101. Signed by the artist, and that is in pen. You don't see me do this a whole lot, but I'm going to sleeve this. Just to protect it right now. And it was so thin. I mean, look at the thickness difference of these cards. That's how I could tell something was up. That's where I saw it. But anyway, 101 sketch card. Box hit goodness. We got a Haunter Terror of Horror, and then a Codye Strange. Well, I'm happy. Can't deny we're happy about a sketch card. Got a Hawkeye, Sabretooth. The cards are sticking together a little bit. There's a Wong. There's a Medallion Howard the Duck. Johnny, is this Wong? Is that one of the shades? No. No. Okay. Johnny Blaze, Spirit of Vengeance, SV1. And then the Mighty Thor, who we have seen before. And I know that rhymed, but it was not intentional, I promise. Alright, next pack, and we've got 4 more left. Martine Bancroft, Pryor. It's a green Spider-Man. Oh. Then we got a thin card again. This one's also kind of see-through. I don't know if you can tell. But this is a Hellfire see-through blackout. That's pretty sweet. We're going to put it right here. And then we've got a Daniel Drum and a perfect Spellcraft Stories card again. Pretty sweet. You gotta say, it's pretty sweet. I'm going to sleeve this thing too because it's got a texture to it that you can't really see in the camera, but it's got like multiple layers to it. So I want to make sure that it stays protected here because it's like a texture card. It's kind of weird. Let's see the Hellfire. You'd think it'd be numbered, right? But it's not. Dr. Voodoo, Venom, Topaz, Medallion Lilith, another artifact card, and Hannibal King. All right, got 2 more packs after this one. We've already probably crushed these 2 boxes with what we've seen pulled so far, but I still want to see one of these cracks and what are they called? Tombstone, cracks in the Tombstone cards. I want to see one of these things. And Black Panther, Carnage, Death Rider. Look at that. I just said it, and there it is. It's Robbie Reyes, cracks in the Tombstone. Robbie Reyes. And it like, okay. We'll play with that in a second. Ghost Rider, another Spirit of Vengeance. Number 9. And let's save that for the end. Oh, you can like hear it. It's like a loose card in there. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna play with that in just a second. Let's finish opening up these last 2 packs. That's just so funny. I was talking about that card and then all of a sudden it showed up. So we got a Wasp, got a Hellcat, got a Dracula, got a puzzle card. That's the puzzle card right there. I'm pretty sure. 1 of 9. Johnny Blaze, 3x3 puzzle. 1 of 9. So if there's 1 of 9 and there's 3x3, so there's 9 cards, and each of the 9 cards is 1 of 9, it's going to be near impossible to put this 3x3 together. Now that I'll spend some serious money on some singles. That's interesting. Okay. And here I am thinking, shoot, we ought to be able to get one out of like 6-7 boxes, but no. No. They know how to do it. That's a nice Spellcraft Stories card. And then a man thing. Last pack of box 1 and 2, that is. Remember, this is a 6-box quest to hit the hottest things these have to offer. Howard the Duck, Meat Market, Falcon, another Loki medallion. Is it numbered at all? Nope. Another Astonishing Tales, It the Living Colossus. Okay. And then a Ranter. Alright. That was pretty cool. So now it's the great debate, right? So we got this card here. This Cracks in the Tombstone card, which is Robbie Reyes. Which is also the same thing we had here earlier, Robbie Reyes and the Ultra Battalion. So, should be open or should be set as a Robbie Reyes pack? Decisions. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's like a perforation right here. It's like a little barn door. It's almost like if you take it and just cracked it open right there, it would just pop right open and you'd see the card inside. Let's do it, man. Let's crack the Tombstone. All right, let's try not to break it though. I don't want to dig into it too hard, but I want to open it. I'm a cardboard crack addict. I want to open it. I'll tell you one thing, these outer cards are probably worth some money because you got to destroy this thing to get it open. Holy cow. Okay. Wow, you really have to tear this thing open. And there it is. Cracks in the Tombstone, Morbius. Morbius mini card there. And you really had to rip that thing open, man. Like, there's no salvaging that outer pack unless you'd have to have like a box knife or something and be really careful because you don't want to cut this thing open either. Cracks in the Tombstone. Well, for all you master collectors out there like me who like to collect master sets of these things, I'm going to throw the Cracks in the Tombstone card away. I don't think it's worth anything because I ripped it open. It's got its own number, GR4. GR4 right there, which is not the same as GRM1. So I don't know. That's interesting. It's ripped to hell. I'm gonna throw it away. But yeah, that was interesting. That was a very, very interesting box. I haven't seen a lot of this artwork before. Again, it's a lot like the Flarium series. It's really nice. I mean, just beautiful artwork. You got some numbered cards. We got a sketch card 101. Got a 1 in 9 puzzle card. I mean, that's some serious pulls right there. So, look forward to seeing you guys on box 3 and 4. 5 and 6. They're coming. Stay tuned.